Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 30 to 83, where we have 53 moves to collect 2 ingredients. So I've got the 2 ingredients on the board already. I don't know why I have dispensers, because we don't need any more ingredients. I've also got them sitting on these portals. We're used to dealing with these portals at the end that bring us onto a conveyor belt, and since these are the same color and these are the same color, it looks like this just is a continuous loop. But sometimes we miss these portals, and they suggest that we have to go somewhere else. So it looks like when this candy is in this center position, I need to be able to drop it down through here somehow. Or it could be over here. Sometimes they're crosswise. But one of these will drop down if it's in the right position. And I don't have a clear opening for that yet. As a matter of fact, I've got a magic mixer, also known as an evil spawner, blocking this one, and another one blocking here. So I need to figure out a way to get these gone. So let's talk about these magic mixers. For every 3 turns that I take that I don't strike them, they'll be able to spew something evil out at me. Now, it looks like they're super agitated and they're just about to go and I have to hurry up and do something about it. But that is not true. It is not based on time. It's based on turns. I've taken 2 turns, and on my next turn, if I don't strike them, they will spew something out. But I've got all the time in the world to decide what that next turn is going to be. I don't think it matters too much because I don't think I can stop them right now. But let's just see what I can do. Is there any way I could get a purple here? Well, I could do this and drop this down, and the purple would land here, and there could be another one on top. Let's go ahead and see what happens. No, it pulled from that side. But now I know. Now I understand the board a bit better. Looks like this is spewing out frosting. Now, oftentimes with these magic mixers, they can only go in the 8 squares that are surrounding them. But this grew out further. So that is not what we're dealing with here, and that's going to be a very dangerous situation for us. I'm not liking what I learned, but at least I learned it. So it's going to be really important for me to figure out how to reach these guys. And right now, all I can use is a ranged attack. I need to get, stripes up there that can deck those guys. But that is tough to do. So I've got a wrapped here and a wrapped here. If I could set one of them with a stripe, that would be good. They're just filling this in. It's not pleasant. And it's a tug of war right now. As I clear things out, they're going to be filling things back in. So here's my stripe. That's good. I don't want to move it away. I want to set it off where it is. If I can set it off with a wrapped, I could do a striped wrapped combo, and that would be good. Oh, here, let's do this. We'll make a color bomb. It's going to be taking out something immediately, but when it does, it concentrates the colors down, and it struck that. Now, if we strike this often enough, and it depends on the level, but it's usually anywhere from 3 to 6 times, then it'll go ahead and blow up, and when it blows up, it'll have a significant impact on this part of the board. So that's what we have to be shooting for. Now notice this isn't as agitated as this one is. That's because I hit this, and so it stunned it. I'm going to do this. Oh, and then I'm going to make a wrapped instead of a stripe, because the stripe would be a little bit off-center anyway. That's a good stripe, though. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because I just want to upset this area and try to make this take off. There we go. Now, I would prefer actually focusing on one or the other instead of going back and forth, but the board often doesn't allow me the choice of what to do. Okay, so now, let me look at this. Now that I see what's happened, I've opened this area up. It is possible for me to be able to beat this level while keeping these magic mixers intact. Because if I can open this up, there's the potential for this to slide out, or for it to slide out here. It's easier if I've gotten everything cleared, but it's not a requirement. Let's see. I'm going to make a wrapped candy here. See, every time I play, win or lose, I understand the board a bit better. I don't have a lot of green over here. Let's take out this green. I'm trying to figure out how to set up a stripe with this. Oh, hello. Yeah, well, that's not going to work quite the way I want. Let's do this. And this. Hey, you. I'm trying to get you set up with you. All right, well, I'll take this one. Okay, now this is only going to strike this once, and as soon as I do, it's going to cover over again. If I leave this alone, though, this might reach down and hit over here. But I need to discover what this board is about anyway, so let's just see what happens. All right, it left it clear. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this over. So now I've got 2 stripes here. That's enough to plow through here. So when I take this move, the ingredient drops through. All right. So there's that side done. Now I can just ignore this side and focus over here. It's not pleasant. It's going to be filling in. If I do have the opportunity to hit this, and I might because now, you know, it's more open, I may take that opportunity if I don't have anything better to do. But I really need to work on getting this ingredient through here. Oh, let's blow things up. I see that this is going to have a good impact on the board. The other thing is, if I do take this out, then I might be able to make some moves over here that hit over here. So that's another consideration. I don't have a lot of orange on the board. If I take out the orange I have, maybe everything will group together into some fun and fantastic thing. Well, we've got striped and wrapped, but not quite set up well. And I'm not getting that struck by, I was hoping maybe even cascading would help. But here we go with this. I have to reach over here. This is so crowded now. Oh, color bomb, stripe, stripe. Let's go for it. So that's gone now. We struck it enough. So I will be looking over here to see if there's anything I can do, but generally this is too high up to help much. I'm trying to get this opened up over here. All right, so now I've got a stripe. Oh, I'm going to do this. And this. Yeah, I can't get that cleared out right above. I'm having a real hard time reaching over this far on the board. I could make this stripe. I don't see it being significantly helpful to me. So I'll keep working over here. And now I'm going to go ahead and try again, and this time I'm better equipped to handle the board. Let's go ahead and see about this. Okay. Oh, look at that. Well, thank you. And sometimes getting a color bomb right away isn't the best thing, but on this board it is very open. Unfortunately, that's not a stripe. I need a stripe. This is not a good choice there for me. But guess what? I can make another color bomb. Okay, so what if I take out all blue from the board? It would get rid of this. If I use this one, it would get rid of this, and it would open this up a little bit, and it would concentrate the colors down, and it takes away this threat. And I'm hoping that it'll allow me to put this with a stripe, and it did. I could make a wrapped, but I can also make a stripe. Okay, so there is a way to tell which direction all of these guys are going to go. If I start at the upper left-hand corner and read this like a book, like the page of a book, and I just count out horizontal, vertical, I'll be able to tell the direction of all of the available greens. So horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So that helps a bit there. Horizontal, vertical, so that helps. Horizontal, vertical, so that helps. Horizontal, not so helpful. Vertical, horizontal, not so helpful. Vertical, horizontal. Okay, so they're set up well, but as soon as I open this, these are going to seal themselves up again. So what I'm going to do is make another little move. Now this has changed that whole horizontal, vertical thing. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So at least we're still getting a vertical. It's the opposite ones to what they were. But this still should present quite a big gain for us. All right. Now, unfortunately, if we can't hit this again right away, these guys get kind of stuck there. So we have to work on this. Okay, stripe right away, and then this is right here, and this is going to come down. So now I've got the ingredient positioned there. That's the first step. Now let's see if I can get an orange through here. And let's see if I can get this set up. Oh, I got another color bomb. And here we go. This is what I'm going to do. Now, I do have a little bit of purple on the board, but not a whole lot. And I've got a lot of the frosting. So what I'm going to try to do is increase the odds that I will get something good out of this. And I know that everything I do is risking it. But I think I set it up better. And I could count this out again, horizontal, vertical. So that would take this out, so it would slide here, but we still have this capped. Horizontal, so that would help. Vertical, although sometimes these horizontals slide down before they're useful. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. That would open up that side fairly well. I could try to do more things, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. These aren't rapidly advancing. And now, even though I didn't get this open, look, I've got this exposed. So I can just hit this directly now. Oh, at least I have a better shot at hitting it directly. I've got to get things flowing into here to try to get, there we go, some good cascading. Look at this. Now that's blown up and that one's safe. Okay, and now I'm going to try to attack here. Got to get this opened up so I can get something underneath it. Oh man, I've got so many fun things here, but I don't see how to line them up directly. There's too much there. Let's do this and go for some cascading. Oh, we're going to open this up. We're just going to keep attacking this portion here. Okay, so here we go. A stripe underneath. There, beautiful. All right, so I thought this one was fun. It was a challenge to try to figure it out. And I have so many different ways I could try to get that done now. But it was a challenge to understand how those magic mixers worked and to really work with the board and develop good strategies. And there were a lot of strategies that could be employed, different things. Taking out just this top one here so the ingredient has a chance to slide and then working it through. Taking out the side so that we can have a direct access to hit the magic mixer over and over so it explodes. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.